what's up? I'm Brian here doing another video for you guys, and this time I'm doing another Before It's Out video. Now, if you guys don't know what Before It's Out is, basically it's a web series where I'm taking a look at a Transformers toy before it gets released. Today we are taking a look at the Transformers Studio series Dropkick, based on the Transformers Bumblebee movie. This isn't actually the first time Dropkick got a movie toy. In the first film, he got a toy just based, I think this was from the video game, but I'm not exactly sure. But, yeah, it's a pretty cool little toy, and we're getting him once again, but actually in the movie. This was just designed for a toy. This is for the film itself. Now, the Dropkick in the film is a triple changer, so he's going to transform into a car and a helicopter, but for this toy, he just transforms into the helicopter, which kind of reminds me of the Age of Extinction Drift figure, where we got a car mode version and we got a helicopter mode version. Taking a look at the helicopter, I love the helicopter. I think it looks good. It kind of reminds me of Whirl or like Rotor Storm, but I think overall it looks nice. You got this little pirate flag, or what looks like a pirate flag on the side. I think that's nice. You get a little bit of dark blue in there, or not necessarily dark blue, but a darker blue. I love the design of the cockpit. I think that looks great. The helicopter itself just looks amazing. I think the detail is nice. It doesn't feel like a lot is just sticking out. Now, you can see a couple of the joints within it, but it doesn't look like, let's say, Tomahawk, or maybe, what's the other one? The one that Drift originally was, something Hammer, I think it was? I can't remember what it's called. The Dark of the Moon helicopter transformer had a little bit of kibble hanging off of that. This looks fine. Underneath, you could probably see a little bit more of the bits, but I think the shape overall is good. The robot mode, I'm not that into, and I think I would have preferred it being a car. As much as I love the alt mode, I think that the robot mode kind of suffers, and it just doesn't look that decent to me. You got these kind of flat panels hanging off the sides, and it just doesn't flow with the aesthetic of what we've seen for Dropkick in the film. I don't hate it, but I just think I would have preferred him to transform into a car. Taking a look at the legs, I'm just not that into them, but, you know, it's whatever. It just looks a little too spindly and thin and flat. I don't know. I like the cockpit on the chest. I think that looks great. The blue bits on the back, I don't know. I think I would have preferred the doors they had in the film. I kind of like the guns and how they just transform from those little side pod things. I'm wondering, though, is that in the helicopter mode, because you have to fold them away, can you just get this to transform with those out? And it seems like you most likely can. I like the head. I like its design. The torso itself looks fine. Not too sure about the back kibble, but whatever. I think overall it's not too bad. And I don't hate it. I just think, honestly, I would have preferred it transforming into a car. Because I think, as far as what we've seen for that design, I think integrating the car mode would have worked out for this a little bit more. But that's pretty much my opinion, honestly. If you like the helicopter mode, there you go. Some people are saying that we might get a car mode, but I'm not sure about that because we have such a small cast in the Bumblebee movie that they're probably not going to do too many of these characters. I'm not saying it's impossible. The good news about having a small cast is you can have multiple toys for the same character. I mean, they're doing that with Bumblebee, but I'm just not sure if they're just going to move on after the Bumblebee movie is out to whatever else. And we're having the Energon Igniter figures that already have Dropkick as a car, so maybe they're going to have that as the car, and then this as the helicopter. More or less like the Dark of the Moon Wreckers, how some of them had the traditional NASCAR look, and then some of them had the weaponized NASCAR look that was actually seen in the film. Here's hoping we get a car mode version of this. I think that would have been cool. But that's just my opinion. I like the look. I like the overall style. It's just, to me personally, I think the car mode would have worked out better. But what's your opinion? Please comment below and let me know. Please like, comment, share, subscribe to all those fun doodads, and I'll see you guys next time.